Hello everyone. I just wanted to share with you this little junk journal I have made. Sorry about the shadow and everything. I have to film at night because I have 4 children and all of that noise in the background. You can barely hear me because they are just, yeah, very noisy, very boisterous. So let me go ahead and I'll show you. This little journal made from a 6x9 policy envelope, and it measures, I think it's, yeah, about 4 inches by, what is it, 6 inches? Yeah. So it measures about 4 by 6 and it has a 1 inch spine. It's lace covered. This right here is a doily that I've cut apart. It's a beautiful flower that was gifted to me. Isn't that just stunning? The spine is a piece of pink velvet ribbon. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've put a paper clip on here and I've clipped a little tassel on here. Isn't that pretty? I love that. And here's the other bits of the doily. And I have sewn throughout and all over this journal. You can barely see it just a little bit along here. See where I've sewn? Okay. And the closure is just this cute little vintage button and this pretty little seam binding. And all the buttons I use actually are vintage. They are from my great-grandmother. And out of her button box from when she used to sew, I don't know, about 60 years ago. But anyway, I'll go ahead and show you guys. Okay, this right here is a piece of junk mail that I have just folded and turned it into a pocket. Look at that. Is that cool? All right, and I have sewn all the way around and it opens up. It's adhered down to the little flappy bit of the envelope. This right here is the pocket, and of course here's some more stitching and some more sewing. Okay, here's a little bit of washi tape, beautiful pattern paper. This right here flips out. I've done some stamping. I've just done some little stamps. So much room for journaling. And here's a little tuck spot. And here is a little ticket that I have stamped the word peace on. Here is a pretty little swirl thing, and again, you know, I've sewn. And as you can see, all these little string and bits that are hanging off here, I did not trim it all. I think it looks pretty cool like that, so I just kind of left it. All right. And just a little tip, whenever you are sewing on paper like this, the thread has a real tendency to pull out. I mean, you can just yank on it and pull on it and it just comes right out. So to help prevent that, what you do is you take your wet adhesive and then you just glue at the beginning and the end on both sides of your stitching, and then it will stay. No matter how much you pull, no matter how much you tug on it, it'll stay. Here's a little bit more stamping. Everything in here has been coffee stained. Here's a pretty little tag that I have heat embossed and then watercolored. A Tim Holtz bird, a pretty little tuck spot. Okay. This is another envelope that I have folded in half and turned upside down. So you use a little flap as a tuck spot, and then the bottom side. Here's a little piece of washi. Is that pretty? Business reply mail. Here's some lined paper, some more paper. I mean, there's so much room in here for journaling, even with the overboard and the overabundance of tuck spots and pockets and things like that. Here's another tuck spot and another tag that I have inked up. The back is completely blank. Okay, and I've just taken some buttons and put them on a safety pin, and then safety pinned the ticket and then adhered the ticket down. All of the pockets and all of the tuck spots have been glued and sewn down, so they're not coming up unless you're, you know, really trying to. Here's some more little stamping. Here is a pocket, and here is a little tag that comes out. I figured that if you do want to put, a couple of special pictures or something in here, then you can just pull these little tags out here and then write the date down and then shove it in or whatever. Here's a little flag paper clip. There we go. Here is a belly band and a ticket. This one says, "Be happy." This is also a side pocket. You can see all that stitching I've done. Pocket, journaling spots. This brown craft stuff is actually paper bags. Our grocery store here in Washington State, they still give out paper bags. And so I've cut them up and used them in here. Okay, here's another tag. Here's another little tiny tag. More sewing on the pocket. Lots of journaling space. I mean, there really is lots of journaling in here. Even with, like I said, the overabundance. The other half of that envelope that I put upside down, here is another paper clip. There's some more journaling. The end of one signature, the beginning of the second one. Here's some beautiful stamping. Oh, I love this stamp set. It is just beautiful, and I think it's from, Recollections or Prima. I'm not quite sure, but it's just gorgeous. I love using it. Okay, here is another envelope. Some more stamping. I think that's a Tim Holtz stamp. Here is a little tuck bit. Another little pocket here. Some more journaling. Oh, look at this. Isn't this so pretty? I just love it. These were gifted to me. This beautiful little doily bit was gifted to me, and I've already used like 2 of them in here, and I'm like, oh no, they're almost all gone, but it's so cute, so it looks perfect. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. It looks so good. It came together and it looks great. This little ticket here says "Happy Day." Here's some more die cutting and some layering and some punching. Another little ticket, tag, not a ticket. Okay. Here's a pretty little butterfly, and I'm not sure if you guys can see the shimmer and the sparkle on this doily, but all the doilies have been sparkled to bits. And then a little flag one. Here is another dictionary page pocket thingy. Isn't this so cute? I just love it. I just adore it. This right here is a little tuck spot, and you can also, put a little something in here. Okay, that's cute. And if you guys are wondering what stamps I've used or what die cuts I've used or anything like that, I'll be more than happy to show them to you. If I don't remember which ones they are, just ask me and I will, try to remember. Look at that. Isn't that cute? A little stamping there. Yeah, see, pull handles up, not out. Yeah, it's from the paper bag. Isn't that funny? It just cracks me up. This is left open. Go ahead and, yeah, I don't know what you can do with that, but it's cute, right? Whoever gets this or purchase it or I gift it to or whatever, feel free to take out all these tags because there's a lot of them. I mean, look at all of those tags. Feel free to use them in other things always. Some more paper bag. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I just love it. I love that stamp. Peacock. It's so pretty. Alright. Another pocket. Some more die cut and punch out layering. Some more journaling spots. Another pocket. Look at that butterfly. Isn't that gorgeous? That's that cork stuff. I think I'm going to have to purchase some so I can die cut out of it because it's just so pretty looking. Okay, another paper clip. Some more journaling. Another little tuck spot here. yeah, envelope, paper bags, and journaling spots. This flips open, a little bit of stamping, but yeah, isn't this great? I love it. And I love creating, I love creating and making these beautiful little policy envelope books because they're so easy to write in, because they're so flexible. I mean, that is not something you can do with a hardback book. And you know, you can get all the way down in here into the cracks and into the crevices and write if you want to. So I know that sometimes whenever you're using chipboard or a book, then it's hard to get into the cracks because it doesn't bend, it doesn't move. And so you end up, you know, journaling and writing, and it's just like right here. You can't write all the way in here. But with these ones you can, because it has that give, it has that bend. But anyway, I hope that you've enjoyed this, and you guys have a good night. Bye!